Initially, my intention with making work that uses these kind of illusionistic tricks was to just sort of be able to carve out a place that's actually, it's a place that doesn't exist on Earth, or a way of showing something that where the laws of the world we live in don't necessarily apply. I really like that there's a physical feeling, the vertigo of getting close to the railing, and that I think that that's also really necessary to build up the emotional pitch of the piece or the momentum. The different layers I think of sort of as representing different ways of being in the world. The pool, the important thing about that one for me was that it created this like really intense turquoise blue when you see it from the right perspective. And that blue to me seemed really, it's like the dream of clear water and almost like relief from this really hectic world. On the apartment level, it sort of represented to me just the feeling of like, I guess like shame and things being out of control, and just feeling like you can't get away. I guess you could say those two things are in conflict with each other. The guts themselves, and also the name of the whole piece. I guess I got really interested in the fact that the word guts is so complicated, because people talk about like leading from your gut, but it's like to decide things based on your gut feeling is like about intuition and this idea of listening to yourself, and at the same time this hovering threat of being sick or feeling sick from all these problems. Because ultimately the piece is about this struggle to try to understand what we should do, because everything is such a mess right now. And I think just personally, I don't have any answer for what to do to fix it. And so I guess a while ago in my work, I just decided I was going to make work that was about the problem and not about how to fix it. I see the illusionistic structure as a framework in which I can kind of use as almost like the way a stretcher is for a painting, the way that you need somewhere to start and then you fill in all of it with the complexity and contradictions and problems that I'm interested in presenting next to each other. I also just started using this kind of dichromatic or holographic vinyl. Depending on the perspective you're looking at it, it's a different color. And so I, not being a scientist, tried to figure out a way so that I just wanted them to feel as they went down like they were different places. For instance, the snakes and the crabs, from this perspective looking across, they look like they're on a green base. And then when you look one level down, it looks like they're on an orange base. And then if you look to the next level of them down, they're like cherry red. The whole thing with using illusion is that it's really precise, all of it. And in this way of, it's almost like you could go on controlling it and controlling it and controlling it. But I've been trying to let go a bit. I kind of wanted to find a way of working where I don't actually know what the outcome is going to be, and rather than manipulate people, because I've never wanted the layers or anything about it to be didactic. Rather than being something that's trying to tell someone something, and I wanted it to be more like a puzzle of problems, or present the person who's looking at it with just problems, not answers.